Alright. Speaking of Christmas, turnabout goodbyes. We never watch media that is Christmas when it's Christmas, so feels accurate. Yeah, that's kind of fair. Just wouldn't have the same appeal if it was intentional. It's been what, about 15 years? About that, yes. Can't imagine how much I've suffered. I'm not quite sure who is saying what. I could guess, but I think I've known you've suffered, but now this opportunity has presented itself. At last I shall have my revenge, Nani. Merry Christmas. Oh, perfect. 10 out of 10, no notes. You filthy animals. December 25th, 10:08 a.m. Rating Company Law Offices. It's Christmas! Merry Christmas, one and all.
Hey, Nick. Do you know if there are any good waterfalls around here?
Waterfalls? Dare I ask why?
Duh, Nick. Isn't it obvious? I need a waterfall to stand under, preferably a freezing one.
Oh, is that part of your spirit medium training? Your Honor, Edgeworth did it. The opening cutscene says so. Now. All the opening cutscene established was that for Christmas, Edgeworth got a pistol. Which, you know, Santa is pretty violent in most Japanese media. Merry Christmas, Phoenix. This year Santa brought you your best friend charged for murder.
Of course, except I've been slacking off lately. I need to brave the elements and be forged anew under the rushing spring waters.
Okay. I don't know about any falls per se, but Gourd Lake is pretty close.
Oh, darn.
Sorry, but them's the breaks. Can you just take a cold shower or something? Ugh, cold showers are the worst. I remember hearing about people saying like, oh, it's healthy for you, it's a good way to start your day and all that stuff. But I can't bring myself to do it.
Good idea.
So much for rushing spring waters. Next in the news, a large unidentified animal was sighted at Gourd Lake. The town is buzzing with excitement. Locals are calling it Gordy, in a tip of the hat to Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. Though its namesake, Nessie, proved to be a hoax, locals are confident their Gordy is the real deal. Oh, boring. Can't they show real news for a change?
Nick, the water pressure's kind of low in that shower.
What? Wait a second. Hold on, I wasn't thinking about this. Why did they have a shower attached to their law offices? And do like a cold plunge at a spa but never shower. Those are meant to be crazy, yo. Oh, and in fairness too, like sometimes in the shower, I'll go back and forth. Like sometimes I'll go like hot and cold in it. But like, I just mean like just a cold shower. Like that's the only thing you're doing. Ugh, I could never do it. Because PW probably sleeps in his office. I could see it. You want more pressure, huh? Why don't you go down to the fire department and have them spray you with the hose? Jesus Christ, Phoenix. I don't know why you want to be a riot cop on Maya, but...
Good idea, Nick.
Apparently, Blood is no aid in detecting sarcasm. Does he have a home? Do we ever see it? guess we really don't, do we? Like, even in the sequel trilogy, I'm pretty sure that's just the office. We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences continue at Gourd Lake, but this time, it's murder. Gourd Lake again? The body of a man was found in the lake early this morning. A suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department revealed that the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 24. Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecutor known for his skill and connections. He was guaranteed a long and rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away? Edgeworth? What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like...
Nick?
Maya?
The fireman yelled at me when I called him.
We've got bigger things to worry about than that. They arrested Edgeworth!
What? You mean the prosecutor?
Yeah, he's a suspect in a murder.
What? Do.
When? Where? Whom? Why? How? I don't know.
Let's go find out, Nick.
Okay, but first, I'm an attorney. You know, I think it's developing a nice luster.
I'll look at your badge later, Nick. We've got work to do.
I suppose you're right. Sorry, I know I'm doing it mostly for the memes, but I love the idea of as they're heading out the door, Phoenix looks down, and then he just has to stop and just... Many people in this game have been accused of a crime, and how many of them are lawyers? Well, if you count the fact that we also successfully accused the people who did commit it, that does bring the numbers up some. Seems like a high percentage. It is higher than it should be. What to do? Well, what should we do?
What do you mean? Let's investigate. We should talk to Mr. Edgeworth and check out the crime scene.
You're right. We need more information. Save aimlessness and confusion for later. Oh man. You know, sometimes in life, and in D&D, which is a large part of life sometimes, I also have those moments where I really do need to stop and say, let's save aimlessness and confusion for later. Aimlessness and confusion for later. Well, got any good ideas?
Not really. I do my best thinking when I'm standing underneath a waterfall.
Let's see if any of this is updated. Mia's favorite plant. Its name is Charlie. Maya's gotten the knack of watering it lately. Charlie's been perking up these days. So, it's been a couple months since the last trial, and we now learn that the plant has a name. It's Charlie. Good old Charlie. And Maya's not killing it. Looks like it's cleaning day again at the hotel across the way. I hear they're planning a second branch outside the city. I can see the bellboy getting the angle of that screwdriver in the drawer just right. I brought in a poster of the Steel Samurai the other day. We had a big fight over whether to put it up or not. I know she's just waiting for a chance to sneak it up on the wall. Maya, that's not cool. This is a memento of Mia's. Difficult-looking legal books stand in a formidable row. They mock me. I tried reading one, and it made my head hurt. When I closed it, it slipped out of my hand. Then my foot hurt too. Nobody really knows how Phoenix passed the burr. I'm going to assume that it involved lots of bribery. Mia's desk. If we had more clients, I would probably sit here more often. Lately, I've been spending more time on the couch, watching TV. I mean, in Phoenix, Wright's defense, most of his cases come just to him anyway, so why should he be on his desk? Watching TV is just as valid. Hell, we just learned about this because of the TV. Alright. Well, let's go see our boyfriend. December 25th, Detention Center, Visitor's Room.
You know, Nick, we've all been in here one time or another, haven't we?
I guess it comes with the territory.
I'm not sure it's something we should mention to too many people. Ah!
There's just something about Edgeworth. He just doesn't quite look right when he's facing you head on. Hey, Edgeworth, come back. Like, ironically enough, looking face on, if he's looking to the side at least, it feels a little bit more natural. What are you doing here?
Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood.
Well, he is in detention. Were you in a good mood when you were here? So, you've come to laugh at the fallen attorney. Then laugh. Laugh. Well, why aren't you laughing?
Nick, should we be laughing?
Nah, it's a trick. Laugh and he'll get mad. Or burst into tears. Edgeworth, we don't have so much free time we can spend it coming down here to laugh at you. Yes, you do. Actually, he's right. I hoped you wouldn't come. I didn't want you to see me. Not like this. I don't want to see you like this either. Believe me. Almost like he's meant to be a stage actor that has to cheat to the 45 angle at all times. Could be. I think technically we need to present this but later, but I'll try it anyways right now. Your attorney's badge. Edgeworth, let me defend you. Good one, right. But I'm not that hard up. Not yet.
What do you mean by that?
Me, just a wet behind-the-ears lawyer with only 3 trials under his belt. Never.
What?
My case is near hopeless, right? Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down. What? Simply put, they were afraid they'd lose. It occurred to me that it might be my fault that they lack confidence. After all, I did get every single one of their clients declared guilty. I don't believe it. I mean, you have a 0-2 record against me. I don't believe it. Fuck you two, right? Regardless, I don't want you involved in this. You in particular, I cannot ask to do this. Now, I will say, I mentioned last time he mentioned he was saddled with unnecessary feelings. That was kind of the line that launches the ship. But in the defense of the fangirls, this case in particular also just throws the bait out there. So, you know, like what chance did they really stand? What happened? Edgeworth, tell me what happened. Why should I? What are you going to do about it?
Duh, we're going to help you, that's what.
Help me. You. Don't be ridiculous. Sorry? You're a novice. You've only been in 3 trials. Hey. Sure, you got lucky and won all 3. But your luck's bound to run out someday.
You need real skill, right? Experience. Nick, he's insulting you. Nick? Why am I always the one who has to get angry? I mean, two rivals having to band together in the final act is always going to get that going. Plus, they're childhood friends. Yeah, God, so many people have trash taste. Childhood friend romance, it's always one of the most boring options. Like, it is legitimately the boring option that they set up to oppose the boring main couple, which is how you know childhood friends are, by default, going to be more of a trash option. They are by design meant to push you for the even more generic couple. Sorry, this is a bit of a tangent. Gourd Lake. The murder took place at Gourd Lake, correct? Yes, late last night. The lake is a long way away from your offices and the courthouse. Why were you down there? I see no need to tell you. Mr. Edgeworth, you didn't really... Gordy. Huh? I went to see Gordy. Gordy? What's that? I'll tell you later. I mean, it was a valid thing to be brought up. It's gonna come up anyway, so... Why won't Edgeworth talk to us? Did you do it? Edgeworth? This is really hard for me to ask, but you didn't do it, right? Right? Think what you will. I have only one request. Huh? Stay out of this case. Why? But Nick is trying to help you. I know that. But I don't want your help, okay? Why not? Look, just go away and leave me alone. Nick, Mr. Edgeworth did it, didn't he? Maya, let's go investigate elsewhere. But Nick... Damn, he just left. Walked right out of our lives. Like he always does. Smile for the camera. And then we can look at this prison guard here. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch since I came in. A real pro. Okay. Alright, the Gourd Lake entrance. Christmas! Gourd Lake Park entrance. This is where it happened? Yeah. Gourd Lake is in the middle of this park. I can see some police walking around in there. Questioning people, probably. Hey, isn't that Detective Gumshoe over there? Well, pal, there's enough of us here. Anyone found anything?
Sorry, sir. Nothing.
Idiot, the trial's tomorrow. We need clues on the double.
But, sir, there weren't any clues. That's why we arrested that attorney, Mr. Edgeworth. It's clear, sir. He's the one who...
Shut up. Just you try saying that again. I'll make you sorry if you do. So just get out of my face, pal.
Yes, sir.
Now, it should be mentioned, there is just as much, almost maybe more evidence for Miles and Gumshoe as well. But also, Gumshoe is not quite as attractive. And I'm not saying that fangirls with yaoi ships tend to be a bit shallow. But if the shoe fits... Detective Gumshoe's kinda scary today. Recruits, pair.
Ah.
Eek.
Also, Gumshoe's a little bit older too. Like, usually people do like to pair people who are close to the same age. In general, not always. Gumshoe at least has a kind of canon love interest too. I mean, Phoenix has like 5. But fair enough.
Hey, you're that hairy guy. Hairy Butts.
Right. Phoenix Wright. Will he ever learn my name?
Just what are you doing here, pal? Investigating?
Huh? Well, yes, I suppose. That said, I will say, it makes me really sad. I was always hoping in the sequel trilogy we'd find out Gumshoe had a little kid or something.
Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. Bring it. He seems different than usual. I wonder what's up. Mr. Edgeworth hasn't actually asked us to defend him yet.
Huh? Oh, you don't say. Aw, look at how sad he is. I mean, I think we'll know what he's sad about, but we'll present anyways.
That badge. You're showing that to the wrong guy, pal. You gotta show that to someone who needs it.
Aw. Yes, Richard Gumshoe, Athena's precocious assistant. It will never happen, but I feel like it'd just be so good. Just baby Gumshoe as a detective, just the boy science pearls of the sequel trilogy. But it didn't happen. Baby Ace Attorney 7. It would only be fair, because while Athena is probably easily the weakest of the 3 defense attorneys, it would give her a very strong assistant, which would go along with the fact that she has a really good prosecutor. But I'm talking about stuff games down the line, so. I feel winter's chill from the bare leaf trees today. What is it about winter that turns people into poets?
I don't know, but my toes are starting to feel numb.
Yes, my poetry has that effect on some people. Okay, Phoenix. Phoenix might have a little bit of Vogan in him. The sign says Gourd Lake Nature Park. This place is full of families picnicking on the weekend.
But no waterfall.
Not many picnickers come here for spiritual training, Maya. Okay, this is a pretty empty one. But that's not weird. Sometimes this is more a transition one, connective thing. What happened? Detective Gumshoe, do you know what happened here?
Huh? You don't know, pal?
No.
Wow, okay, Mr. Head in the Fluffy Pink Clouds lawyer.
Head in the... Huh?
Never mind, I'll tell you. It happened last night, about 15 minutes after midnight.
Okay, so it happened on Christmas, is what he's telling us.
There was a boat out on Gourd Lake. In that boat were 2 men. One of those men shot the other with a pistol. And the shooter was Mr. Edgeworth? That's what the cutscene is saying right now. A cop who arrived on the scene arrested him. How did they get there so fast?
Objection. Gumshoe did not say that.
Well...
Oh man, hopefully there won't be much more of that.
There was a witness. When the report came in, we raced to the lake.
A witness? Who was this witness?
Sorry, pal, that's confidential. Anyway, the witness saw everything, apparently. I'm sure they'll turn up at the trial tomorrow. Was there only that one witness? Yep, it was pretty cold out on the lake last night. And it was Christmas Eve after all. Still, we're being thorough. You never know when you're going to turn up another witness. That's why we're here today, checking things out. So far, we're coming up empty. Oh, it's Christmas today. I'd forgotten. What are you getting me for Christmas, Nick?
See, this makes more sense when instead of being in Japanifornia, it's actually just Japan. Because Christmas not's a huge holiday over there. And in fact, usually it's Christmas Eve is the more common one as a romantic thing for couples. But etc., you know. Talk to Santa. Damn, that's kind of mean, Phoenix.
Edgeworth. You don't think Mr. Edgeworth is a murderer, do you? Absolutely not. It's impossible. I don't care if there's a witness either. I don't believe a lick of it. Right. Who cares what the witness says?
I care.
You really believe in him, don't you, Detective?
Of course I do. But the police are pretty sure he's the killer. Nobody's even really taking this investigation that seriously.
Oh no.
After all the help Mr. Edgeworth has been to us, hard to imagine that no one's standing up to take his side.
Well, at least you are, Detective. At least you are.
Romantic dates and fried chicken. Hey, fried chicken is incredibly romantic. You know, I would have gone on to try to pretend like the way it would be romantic, but I'm not at my best right now. It's not enough to stop me from streaming, but I've got a tiny little headache.
Is it true? No one will take Mr. Edgeworth's case?
Yeah, he's a bit of a celebrity. If you defended him and lost, your reputation be sure to suffer. What's more, the case against him is, well, it's pretty solid. I suppose it would be if they have a witness. Hey, pal, don't tell me you're going to turn your back on him too. Remember the Steel Samurai case? Mr. Edgeworth helped you get your client declared innocent. I know. I also remember the case before that, when my boss died, and he almost got me arrested for murder because of Red White. No, don't think back that far, buddy. Stop at the third case. Don't remember the second one. I went to Edgeworth. I tried. He really doesn't want us to represent him. Yeah, but we don't talk about that. Especially not us, he said. What? Well, that doesn't make any sense, pal. You should have heard him talking about you after that trial. He kept saying, right, over and over.
Nick? Are you two dating? I'm not sure that's a good sign.
Neither am I. Why wouldn't he want your help? I don't get it.
Detective Gumshoe, sir.
What? Find something?
No, sir, not yet. But there was a call from the precinct. They want to hold an investigation briefing.
A briefing? Right, I'm off. Oh, sorry, pal. I guess you heard. I gotta go. Any last things you want to ask me about before I head back? The autopsy report and how to get in touch with you. I think both, but let's get the autopsy report first.
Well, yes. Do you have any information on the victim?
Sorry, they haven't worked up the autopsy report yet. I'm still waiting for it myself. Actually, say, if you get the time, drop by the precinct. We can talk more there, pal.
You're not coming back, Detective?
Probably not, pal.
So, what should we do if we have something to talk to you about?
Ah, right. Here, I'll show you how to get to the precinct. Come down and see me anytime.
Directions to the police station received from Detective Gumshoe. I'm actually not great about this myself, but as a general rule of thumb, you should probably know the directions to your police station.
in general. Now, admittedly, this might also be specifically Gumshoe's precinct, because they probably have multiple ones that are fairly close to them, but just a general rule of thumb thing. Oh, hey, Detective Gumshoe. What? What? We'd like to take a look around in the park. Can we walk around?
Yeah, no problem, pal. You got my permission. You know, Nick, I think there's something to be said for talking to people when they're busy.
Yeah, they don't have time to think about not giving you information.
Right. Now, let's get investigating.
Okay, I feel like that's unfair. Clearly, Gumshoe was going to do anything he could for us anyways, because he wants us to help Edgeworth out. Oh, whatever. Okay. We can go right to the police precinct, but I think we want to go to Gourd Lake Public Beach first. December 25th, Gourd Lake Public Beach.
Wowzers! This is Gourd Lake?
Yep. Not sure it warrants a wowzers, though.
Probably not. Hey, look at that snack stand.
Samurai dogs?
I want a samurai dog. Please. I bet they're great.
With a name like Samurai Dog, how could they not be?
They're a little behind the times, though. The kids are all into the pink princess now. I mean, like, you know?
Nope. So that's... Because, like, they call a samurai dog, and I'm sure they're going to pretend it's just a hot dog. Because localization, right? But I think that's meant to be a yakisoba pan, isn't it? Like, it's hard to really tell because it's very, like, blurry, because it's up-resed, but... I mean, I don't want a samurai hot dog, but a doggo dressed as a samurai. I think so. Yeah, because, like, that looks like it's, like, noodles, though, with some little bits of meat and what have you in them, so... The trash can is empty. At least the place is well maintained. Huh. Almost didn't see that signpost. Left, boat docks. Right, exit.
Wow, Gourd Lake is really big.
Yeah.
Say, Nick, why is it called Gourd Lake?
Oh. Well, a long time ago, they used to grow gourds here.
Whoa, no way. I was sure it was because the lake looked like a gourd from when viewed from above. You know, like an hourglass shape?
Well, it is shaped like a gourd, actually. But that's just a coincidence.
Oh, okay.
Man, it's a good thing Maya doesn't need to know when someone's telling the truth or a lie. Ugh. A lineup of plastic benches. I guess the idea is you buy a dog and eat it here. I doubt anyone would sit here and eat on a day like this. Except maybe Maya, if she had a samurai dog. In the anime adaptation and Japanese versions of the trilogy, samurai dogs appear as samurai buns. They're round-shaped pastry with either meat or red bean paste, with a steel samurai burn on top of the pastry. Either meat or... Okay. Interesting. So I guess those squiggles are actually meant to be the steel samurai being burned on top instead.
Huh, someone left some poppers here. You know, you pull the string,
And it goes pop. Yeah, I know the ones. You see them a lot around New Year's.
Hey, Nick, they might be a clue. Let's take them.
Come on, admit it. You just want to pop them, right?
Was it that obvious?
Poppers. Take them or leave them. Oh, yeah, we'll take them. I suppose it couldn't hurt. Oh, where'd they go?
Into my pocket.
Poppers put in pocket. A classic party noisemaker. Pull the string, it goes bang. Not very clue-worthy. And listen to those birds go. A hot dog stand. It's closed. The Christmas fringe looks a little half-baked. The banner reads Samurai Dogs. Somebody needs to redecorate. Oh, not trust those to Maya. No. But Phoenix has a hard time telling her, or really anyone, no, so. Alright. Now we can go to the Gourd Lake Woods and the boat rental shop. I don't even know if anything happens at the boat rental shop or if that's a later day. December 25th, boat rental shop.
Nick, what is this place?
A boat rental shop. Closed for Christmas, it seems. I guess a murder taking place on one of the boats won't be good for business either.
Boats. I've never ridden on a boat.
Really? Well, how about we go out on one when the trial is finished?
Hey, good idea. You bet.
Oh, that's cute. I forgot about that. So I was mentioning this. I'm pretty sure in the first Investigations game, you actually get to see Phoenix, Maya, and I think Pearls is with them. I think Pearls is always with them. I'm pretty sure you get to see them out on the boat in one of the, like, background shots. So that's kind of cute, you know. There's more forest off that way. I doubt I'd find any helpful clues in there. A small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone is around. They're probably closed because it's Christmas. There are some boats floating at the dock. Was one of these boats used in the murder, I wonder?
Nick,
Huh?
I changed my mind. I don't really want to go for a boat ride.
Aw, it's okay, Maya. God damn, these loud-ass birds. And the Gourd Lake Woods. December 25th, Gourd Lake Woods.
I like it here, Nick. Look, someone's camping.
They've got guts, camping at the scene of a murder. Also, right by the sign that says no camping.
Hey, Nick. If they were camping here last night, they might know something about the murder.
That's true. Good call, Maya. Let's go talk to them. Oh, can't look anything on the beach, but we can look at this camera. No, flee. This camera has a mic and some sort of attachment. Must take pictures when triggered by a noise.
Wow, cool. Let's try it out. Hi, I'm Nick. Maybe I'm not saying it loud enough. Hey, I'm Nick. Huh. Nick.
Will you stop that?
Maybe it's broken? Don't kick it.
Maybe it isn't set to respond to voices?
Well, what then? These things?
Party poppers. Oh, I should not have hit this already. I was going to look at more of the thing. Oh, whatever. That is a lot of pictures that just took.
Well, it responded.
Yeah. Yaw is a really weird thing, but I get what it's going for.
Hey, you, get your hands off of that. Eek. What in the Sam here? Look what you done now. There goes a whole roll of film. What? Huh? Sorry. Sorry, it's nice, but it don't pay my bills. Y'all know how much a roll of that film costs? I'll pay you back. What were y'all thinking setting off a party popper in a place like this? Well... What? Don't try to play stupid with me just cause you think I'm some country bumpkin. Yeah, I know how y'all Yanks think. I say, those southern folks talk with that exaggerated drawl, while they must be dumb. Well, let me tell you, just because I might be dumb, don't mean we all are. Nick, help? And who are you now, her chaperone?
Yeah, no, rather, we're sort of friend.
Just figure out what y'all gonna say and say for bejesus's sake. God, I'd rather sit through one of Papa's drawls than listen to you stutter all day.
Oh boy. I guess we should pay her for the film.
Watch it.
Yes'm. On second thought, I'll pay later.
I'm really sorry.
Okay. Sorry, Lotta Hurt. I have other things to do first, though. This camera is rigged to respond to noise. It only responds to loud noises, like a party popper. Slide. The sign says no camping. Funny place to pick to pitch your tent.
Wait, what if the sign said no setting tents on fire?
I don't think they have signs like that.
Oh.
Guys, I think Maya might be a little bit of a pyromaniac. There's food and some magazines on the sheet. Takes a pretty tough skin to camp in this cold.
Hey, Nick.
What? Don't tell me you're hungry again?
No. I was just wondering, why are camping pots and pans made of aluminum?
They didn't talk about that in any of the law books I haven't read.
So, there's no law saying they have to be made out of aluminum then?
I'm not having this conversation. The trees grow quite thick here. Further back, the trees fade into the shadow where the sunlight can't reach them. This SUV has seen better days. It's dented all over. I can't believe anyone would drive their car down here. So, on one hand, I understand, especially on the screen they were going on, they could only have so much detail. However, I'm pretty sure even on the tiny Game Boy Advance / DS screen, you could see if the vehicle had dents or not. So what dents is Phoenix talking about? Are they all on the right side of the vehicle, which is not pictured? Oh well, whatever. Alright, is that it? Okay. Hey Lotta. Wait a second, I think if I do this, it'll shift us over. This is my badge.
Huh? Aren't badges supposed to be all shiny and impressive? You a cop or something?
That was... I'm a lawyer.
Did I actually have to show it the badge here? What? Y'all ain't gonna try and pull one of them lawsuits on me over that film now. Cause I'll have y'all know I'm a fighter and I wrestle meaner looking things than you.
No, that's not it at all. We're here investigating a murder that took place here on the lake.
A murder? Sounds cool. Why didn't y'all say that in the first place? Go ahead, ask me anything you like.
Finally, some cooperation.
You two, y'all can come out of hide now. I won't bite.
Huh? Come to think of it, where did Maya get to?
Sorry. I was feeling a little overwhelmed. The culture gap and all. Never you mind, honey. I can talk Yang for you if it pleases you. Thanks. I think I'll be okay. Great then, I'm Lotta, Lotta Hurt, but y'all can call me Lotta. I'm here photographing meteor showers for a research project.
Okay. I was trying to say that as part of the voice to be fun about it, but it's butchered enough. I'm gonna keep going though. I give up. This line is one.
Mighty pleased to meet ya.
So Lotta is supposed to be in college, supposedly, right? So she's probably gonna be what, like 20, 21, and thus make me feel more like Dust. 22. Okay. Claims to be a research student. She's camped out to photograph shooting stars. I mean, honestly, I don't think that anything's gonna hurt more than Gumshoe being younger than us nowadays. Detective at the local precinct in charge of the initial investigation. A gifted prosecutor and a ruthless man who'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Mia's little sister, currently trained to become a spirit medium. I think in the next game, they start putting Phoenix here too. And now she's 013. Odo is at Lotta Hurt. Yeah. Got to Lotta Hurt's first appearance. Also, hello there. Welcome. What happened?
Oh yeah, when was that murder anyway? I ain't seen much television lately.
It happened late in the night on Christmas Eve.
That's so. Christmas Eve?
A man on a boat was shot. Did you see anything?
Well, let me see. A boat, you say? I reckon I might have seen one. Not sure though. Y'all gotta remember, I've been watching this here lake for a good 3 days now. I seen enough boats to choke a mule. Kinda hard to remember which I seen when. So, what is it you do, Lotta? Huh? Me? Haha, y'all don't really want to know that, do you? Actually, I'm a research student at Country U, right in the heart of the heartland. Wow, neat. Nick, she's a research student at a university, Country U.
So I hear.
So, when did you come up here? Let me see. I guess it was about 3 days ago.
What are you photographing?
Didn't I tell you that already? Meteors. Yup, meteor showers.
Falling stars. Mm-hmm. That seems likely, doesn't it?
That's quite a camera you have there. Y'all better know it. It's German-made. A genuine Solingen.
Isn't that where they make knives?
So, what's that device you have stuck to the camera? Huh? Device? Your camera went off all by itself when I fired my party popper. Oh, that mic triggers the shutter whenever it detects certain sound. It's programmed to pick up loud noises right now. A programmable camera. Neat.
Lotta's camera added to the court record, set to automatically take a picture when a loud noise is detected, faces the lake. Oh, is that it? Okay. Well, we can at least ask her about the camera, I guess. Lotta?
Yeah.
So, your camera, it triggers on loud explosion noises?
Yeah.
Actually, the victim in the case we're researching, he was shot with a pistol.
A pistol?
Right. Now, wouldn't a gunshot make a similar noise to our party popper?
I guess it would.
Your camera didn't get a picture of the murder, did it? German good at knives, cameras, and medicine. It makes sense.
Hey, y'all are pretty bright.
Huh?
I see what you're saying. Tell you what, I'll have a look-see at my film.
Would have been a photo taken late last night.
I checked them once. Don't remember if there was anything on them though. But what if I got some? I could be a witness to a genuine murder. Yeehaw! I'll go check that film. Y'all come back now, you hear? She went inside her SUV. I guess we should come back later.
So Dub kind of, well, I mean, it's technically Dub. The localization sliding in some cheeky little references here or there where they can. Makes sense though. All right. I guess we have to go say hi to Gumshoe. So we want to go to the Gourd Lake entrance. I feel like you having a photo made by your auto camera doesn't make you a witness, though. No, but Lotta wants it too. So, the Criminal Affairs Department. December 25th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Look at that back there. Man, the Blue Badger really does look like it could be its own cryptid.
I guess Detective Gumshoe is still in that meeting.
Hey, thanks for coming down, pal. Burn the Badger. Oh, we'll get there.
Detective Gumshoe!
We just finished the meeting, for better or for worse. I get the feeling we're in for some bad news. Okay, hold on, Gumshoe. A poster of a female police officer. Wait, no. That's the latest Babes in Uniform calendar. My bad. I feel like that's not appropriate, but okay. This must be the chief of the detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen.
What? Gourd Lake? Gordy sighted? I don't believe it.
Shouldn't you be reading something more important? Hey, is that the police department's mascot?
That's the Blue Badger. It was my idea. I made it. It's my mascot.
I see. How nice.
I'll get him assigned mascot of the Criminal Affairs Department if it's the last thing I do.
Good luck? These are the detectives' desks. There are computers and files on each one. Funny, they're a lot tidier than I'd expect. I guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself.
Alright, hands against the wall, all of you. Don't even think about escaping. I got eyes in the back of my head.
He must be doing image training for arrests. Okay, I think that might be it for everything we could look at. So we'll talk to Gumshoe, the victim. Do you know anything about the victim yet? No, I still can't ID him.
Has Mr. Edgeworth said anything?
Not a word. The meeting. So, how did the meeting go? I can't tell you, pal. You're a lawyer. True. You know, I don't know what to believe anymore. Okay, sure, Mr. Edgeworth's human like you or me. Still, I get the feeling that if he'd done something wrong, he wouldn't go hiding it. That's just the kind of guy he is. Why can't anyone else see that?
So, they think that Mr. Edgeworth did it?
Well, the trial's starting tomorrow, as scheduled.
I see.
Hey, in the end, you did tell us about the meeting. Don't go telling anyone else, pal. Yes, sir. And do me a favor. Stand by, Mr. Edgeworth. He needs help, and you're the ones that help him. I'm sure he's got some reason why he won't talk to us.
Thanks, Detective Gumshoe.
Trusting Edgeworth.
Detective Gumshoe, how come you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much?
Well, I think that was obvious. We got a strong working relationship, us two. We trust each other, and that's how it works.
A working relationship?
See, Mr. Edgeworth always gets his defendants declared guilty every time. Except for the 2 times you beat him, but we don't talk about those. Yeah, his methods might be a little extreme at times, but there's a reason. He trusts our investigation, see? He trusts us to get the right man. That's if he trusts you guys to get the right man, why does he fake evidence that you guys get him? There is a lot of this case which just pretends the majority of the game does not exist.
That's why I work extra hard, pal. We've got to earn that trusty places in us. I see. Mr. Edgeworth is a man you can trust, and you have my word on that.
Well, since we're here anyways, you got that autopsy report, dog? I was wondering, did you ever get that autopsy report?
Oh, that? Yeah, I made a copy for you.
Autopsy report added to the court record. Time of death, sometime on the 24th or 25th. Cause, 1 bullet shot to the heart. So there's some interesting things going on in that autopsy report. 1, doesn't have a very precise time of death. And 2, 1 bullet. Thank you.
Nick,
Huh?
can you show me that photo of the victim? That face.
Someone you know?
I don't know. I just have this feeling that I met him somewhere a long time ago.
Man, that's impressive considering... Well, no. Okay, maybe that trial lasted long. Well, no, because it's... She's 17. Yeah, no, okay. That's some, like, baby memories going on there.
Well, I hope it helps you, pal.
Thanks, detective. Alright. Yeah, I don't need to show that here then. Okay. Alright. I guess we go back to check on Lotta? Unless something happens here? No? Okay. December 25th, Gourd Lake Woods.
Hey, y'all. Lotta. Wait up sec. We got bingo. Bingo? My automatic camera took 2 pictures last night. Hey. This is them. Take a look.
Wait.
See? He's shooting him with that pistol.
It looks like that, yes.
But you can't really tell who that is shooting. Yeah, well, there was enough fog out there last night to strangle a bullfrog. But you know, seeing these photos reminded me of something.
Yeah, hey Donnie, what's up?
What? I saw the murder happen. I'm a witness.
Oh hey, it's Lotta. Yeah, it's Lotta, who, upon seeing pictures, was reminded she's a witness.
What?
Are you serious?
Course.
How do you forget? Never mind.
Y'all reckon I should tell the cops?
I reckon so. I reckon no. Oh, you know, I have no idea. But you know what? Lotta seems like her testimony would be just full of things that are wrong, which gives us things to do, so yeah. I reckon so.
What's that? Now don't y'all go trying to mock my accent. I'm a sensitive lady. Hey, so I'm off to talk to the cops. Y'all can have this photo. Later.
Might have a good thing an egg and surprise. Yeah. Even on a littler screen, it still kind of looked a little bit that way and just blown up. Wait, Lotta?
What? Can't y'all see I'm kinda busy?
Tell us what you saw too, please.
Nice try, honey, but I wasn't born yesterday. I'm a witness, and that means I'm on the side of justice, and that means the cops. I'll sooner eat the south side of a northbound skunk than tell you.
Lotta.
Don't let it get your skivvies in a bunch. Friends today, enemies tomorrow. Or was that the other way around? No matter, I'm gone. Hey, maybe they'll let me do some testifying. Hot darn.
Hot darn, said hot damn.
She left. Well, that's one more witness. What do we do now, Nick?
Well, if she saw something, there's not much we can do about it. The question is, what exactly did she see? I guess we'll find out in the trial tomorrow. Lake photo added to the court record. Taken automatically on 12/25 at 12:15 a.m. I don't think there's anything else to really look at over here. Oh, you look at the camera again. An expensive-looking camera faces the lake. Next to it is a large microphone and a blue plastic sheet. Looks like a computer is attached to the camera. Messy. And point of fact, if you don't know, which you probably don't, but maybe you've heard word of this, but that's actually a little bit about what this case is about. This is Gourd Lake, and there's been sightings of a creature in it, which they call Gordy. December 25th, Gourd Lake, Public Beach.
Looks like the police have given up their interviewing.
Something I remember from the Game Grumps playthrough. Hey!
It's Santa. Ah, Nick, I think Santa's mad at you.
Long time no see, Nick.
Nick, you know Santa? Wow, Nick and Saint Nick. Hey, I see the connection.
Don't be ridiculous.
Dude, it's me.
Larry, what are you doing here?
No, no. That's a good one, Del. Isn't it obvious? I'm working my day job. I sell samurai dogs. Want one? Gotta get that money for dates, you know. My girl Kianse deserves the best.
Kianse? Not another model, I hope.
Oh, Kianse's a fine woman, Nick. It was her idea that I wear this costume. She was all, you go girlfriend, you know? She bought this costume for me.
That's great, Larry.
Wow, a Santa costume. She must be really nice.
Whoa, cute. Nick, who's she? She's not your...
Not my... what? No, she's not.
I'm his partner, Maya Fey. I'm, the little sister.
Sister? Wow, Nick. Must be tough. Working 9 to 5, having to take care of a little sister.
No, I'm not Nick's sister. I'm my older sister's little sister.
Huh. Sounds great.
Don't worry, Maya. He's not listening. Oh, Larry. It is rough having Larry and Lotta both on the same case. We'll talk to them. What happened? Hey, Larry. There was a murder here last night. And since you work here, have you heard anything?
Nick, you're wasting your time. Last night was Christmas Eve. He was with Kianse, obviously. He wouldn't have been standing out here in the cold.
Oof. I think what you just said caught him off guard, Maya.
No, it's just... Kianse's not in town right now. She's in Hawaii on a photo shoot.
A model, I knew it. Well, anyway, there was a murder here on the lake. The trial's tomorrow.
Huh, neat.
The defendant is Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth.
Nick? Why would Larry know Edgeworth?
Whoa, Nick. You don't mean that Miles Edgeworth? Old Edgy?
Yeah, he's a murder suspect.
Whoa, murder?
Huh? You know Mr. Edgeworth, Larry?
Yeah, of course. Edgy was in the same class as us in grade school.
What?
Please stop referring to him as Edgy. Unfortunately, if there's one thing Larry knows how to do, it is be annoying.
So, Mr. Edgeworth was your classmate, Larry?
Yeah, Nick, him, and I used to hang out all the time. I mean, he is edgy.
Yeah, Edgeworth is a little edgy.
Wow, I never knew.
Don't get me wrong, he's always been kind of a stick in the mud, studying all the time, trying to be like father.
Like his father?
Yeah, Edgy's pop was a famous defense lawyer back in the day.
Wow. Wait, you said defense lawyer?
Yeah,
Wait a second. But Mr. Edgeworth is a prosecuting attorney.
what? Edgy's got a proboscis on his knee?
No, he's a prosecuting attorney. That's like the total opposite of a defense lawyer.
Huh, go figure. They always used to talk about defending the weak who were unable to defend themselves. Man, he used to go on and on about man's duty to society and all that. What a bore. I wonder what changed his mind, though. Do you know, Nick?
Nick?
Oh, I guess we don't get to see that right now. Samurai dogs.
Tell me about the dogs.
Huh? Oh, you mean the samurai dogs?
Well, why are they samurai dogs? I mean, they kind of look gourd-shaped.
Oh, well, originally, they were gourd dogs, you know, like guard dogs.
Ouch.
The samurai thing was Kiance's idea. Oh, she's my woman, you know. She was all, change the name and you go, girlfriend. She made me that banner. Man, the kids can't get enough of those samurai dogs.
Something about that just seems wrong.
Oh, and guess what? We're getting a ton of customers here at the lake with the big news.
The big news?
Yeah, Gordy.
Gordy?
Samurai dogs change his mind, clearly. Yeah, so here we go find out more about Gordy.
What's Gordy?
Huh? You mean you don't know? It's here in this very lake. A giant, mysterious monster. Gordy.
Monster?
Yeah. Check it out. This is an article from yesterday's newspaper. There's a photo.
Wow, it's really real.
Oh yeah, look at that totally real cryptid. Hot news! Giant life form appears in Gourd Lake.
Nick, a monster! A real monster!
Yeah. It's probably just a log or something. Right? Hey, there's a quote here from the person who took the photo. What's this?
I set the camera to automatic, and when we got into the frame, I heard a loud bang, like an explosion, followed by the sound of something slipping into the water.
Looks like a sock puppet. Yeah, it's a tail fin of a lake-dwelling whale.
I wish I could have seen it.
Why would there be a sound like an explosion? Larry, could I borrow this article from you?
Sure, no problem. That'll be $1 million.
What? 1 million?
Grow up, Larry. Gordy article added to the court record. Article about a monster sighted at Gourd Lake. Let's show Larry our attorney's badge.
Huh? Oh, that's your attorney's badge, isn't it? Dude, you really helped me out back in that trial.
Sorry, I can't really pay you. 'Cause you blow it all on Kiance.
But you can have all the dogs you want.
Really?
Larry, if you litter out your dogs, you don't have any left for the other customers.
No problem. That's what makes her happy, you know?
How many times do I have to remind you that it was me who got you off the hook? Also, for Maya's sake, don't let her load up on those things. It would not be good for her. Oh, there's no way he has anything to say about Law's camera. Never mind, he does.
What's that?
It's a camera. You take pictures with it.
Huh?
Larry, you mean you don't know what a camera is?
Of course I know. Hey, you're looking at a bona fide junior high graduate. I was talking about the weird contraption on that camera. Oh, that. Well, it's hard to explain. Just forget about it.
Don't go show me it then, jeez.
Of course, Larry Butts has something to say about almost everything. Hey Larry, you know this guy?
Who's this?
I don't know. That's why I asked you.
Who's this, Maya?
Well,
Oh, wait. Maya said she had seen him before, didn't she?
What's this? You know, my eyes have been getting pretty bad lately, Nick.
Actually, the photo's blurry, Larry. It was taken last night.
Last night? Sorry, Nick. I don't know much about that. I'm just a simple vendor of samurai dogs, dig?
Alright. Okay, well we did that. 12:15 a.m. Christmas Day. Yeah, it's currently Christmas right now. This is why you probably seen this on social media. The meme pops up about how it was almost Christmas. That comes from this case. I guess, is it time for Edgeworth now? No, but I'm still missing something. Wonder if it's here. December 25th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Ooh, okay, that.
not a gumshoe in sight.
If you're looking for Detective Gumshoe, he's in the questioning room. Apparently, an important witness turned up. He'll be in there a while.
Lot of hurt. It has to be.
Uh-oh. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Move in the crowd, wear drab clothes, never enter the target's field of vision. Must be doing image training for trailing. Interesting that they already did a different one of those. Okay, well we have that happening. Now? No, okay. I don't think gonna be anything here. Unless there is, okay. What is it?
Oh, nothing. Just something's been bothering me. Could you show me that autopsy report once more?
Oh, this makes sense, because we have access to Mia's stuff here.
Hey, I remember now. This guy. He's a lawyer that was at that office Mia worked at. I met him once when I went there to hang out with Sis.
That office? Wait, you mean Grossberg's office?
Right, that guy.
That was the last time I expected to come up. Maybe I should go talk to him, for old time's sake. Okay, so we can't actually look at Maya's thing. It actually makes sense, sorry, Mia's thing. It made the sense to have to come back here, actually. Grossberg Law Offices. Christmas, still. Grossberg Law Offices. Ah, that old familiar clearing of the throat.
Papa, well, because something or not?
I was her understudy, yes, Phoenix Wright.
Yes, something too or not?
Her little sister, yes.
Well, you come to look a lot like your sister, you know? It takes me back. Oh, the days of my youth. Like the scent of a fresh lemon. You see?
Mr. Grossberg, sir?
Hmm? Oh, yes. I beg your pardon. Of course you came here to discuss something. What is it then? Something the matter?
This is a different voice than I gave him before. But I kind of can't remember what I did for that one, so. This is just a modified Judge voice. Oh, Grossberg. It's not a great name for him, but that's okay. I wonder what it... Because it must be all equally derogatory. Well, not equally derogatory, but probably in a similar sense. A table for clients. An elegant ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, that lighter's made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn.
We should put things on our client table too.
I'm not really into smoking.
We could put out candy or gum.
Classy. An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available.
I think our Charlie is cuter.
Right. He's a really cute plant.
Why is the wall there a different color?
A big painting was hanging there until recently.
Huh, what happened to it?
Well, he gave it to someone.
I bet he gave it to some romantic interest. Love blooms eternal, Nick.
Yeah. Okay. Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive-looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read.
Well then, let's take them back to our office. He won't miss them.
We don't need them.
Then, can we take that wooden bear?
This is kind of cute. I like how Phoenix's argument for Maya to not engage in theft is that they don't have a use for it. He considers, though, the cute wooden bear, why not? I always know when you don't look at this too closely, I'm like, oh, it's like some kind of boar thing with tusks. Only when I look, it's like, oh, right now, it's actually a bear eating a... Not eating, it's probably just holding the fish, but... Although it also could be doing the first of like 2 bites into the fish. A solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster.
Hey Nick, I want a desk like that in our office too.
I don't know, I don't think I'm ready to sit at a desk like that yet.
Huh? I meant for me.
You'd better start saving your allowance then. What if bear with mustache? That'd be pretty good. Just like a regular bear, but it's just got a giant fluffy mustache. If the Pokemon Stoutland is any indication from Generation 5? I think that was Generation 5, right? Lillipup, the Herdier to Stoutland. I mean, they could do it. Grossberg's Fursona. It could be. Alright, I think that's everything to examine. Actually, let's go. No, actually, I think I want to talk to them first. Presenting has actually given us that. What happened? There was a murder last night.
A murder?
You haven't heard?
Let's follow up, see.
Well, Miles Edgeworth shot someone with a pistol.
Edgeworth? What? Who did he shoot?
Well, the identity of the victim is still unknown.
That's a terrible news indeed.
Guess he hadn't heard anything. Grossberg's not usually so big. He's just preparing to hibernate for the winter. Oh, man. I mean, they could do that too. That's not uncommon in anime and anime style things to have a character who does stuff like that. I'm just happy we finally get to meet the real man behind the Pringles logo. Hey, he has that look a little bit, doesn't he? That painting. Mr. Grossberg, whatever happened to that painting?
Well, yes. I'm not thinking I'm ever be coming back home to this office. I can't exactly claim it as stolen. I suppose it's my just desserts. Old, bitter desserts.
Did they just say they don't know who Miles shot? No, we don't know that yet. This is why we came to Grossberg here. He's gonna be the one who told us who it is. Like, the murder only happened like 14, 15 hours ago. It is weird to me that it's taking them so long to identify him, though. Ah, no, I went to court record I want to present. Also, hey Darth.
You've been grown up in the past few years, my dear. How proud I will be if she could see you now.
She said she was more worried about me than anything.
Oh. Oh, just go on and take the compliment, will you? Isn't Edgeworth currently in police custody? That's true. You would wonder why Miles didn't mention that. Because, like, it's not like he's unforthcoming with them for things. He just doesn't know too much going on. Yeah, that's a good point, Death. I was thinking about that. Then again, he might be busy trying to reach out to people, and they might be having an uncomfortable time with him. Like, they might not be comfortable asking him about stuff. Who knows? Wow, okay. I didn't think Grossberg would talk about this, too.
Well, this cab running like takes a photo, never hears an explosion sound.
That's what she said.
But it just happened when we sat up on the beach boating out on the lake.
Yes, she said it was the photograph shooting stars.
Shooting stars, explosions. What's the connection? I'd be suspicious of this witness of yours.
How can you be in police custody if there is no victim? Oh, well, they have the victim. They just haven't ID'd his body yet. Sorry, that's what they mean when they say they don't know who Miles shot. Like, they have what he looks like. They just don't know who he is as a person. Which is why we have a picture of him here, and Grossberg will identify him for us. I'm running to the other stuff first.
My apologies. I'm not sure I can help you with that.
Like photo.
So this is the moment the crime took place, right?
Yes.
You can't really say for sure that's Edgeworth. I'm not sure whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. Not sure at all. Strange. I feel as though I've seen this man somewhere before.
Yeah, so this is who Miles supposedly shot.
Oh,
Did you remember?
he was a lawyer here in my office. That's Hammond. Robert Hammond.
Mr. Hammond?
Are you saying this is the man Miles Edgeworth shot?
There we go. I knew Edgeworth was always a heel. Robert Hammond. Who is this Hammond guy, anyway?
Mr. Hammond. He was a defense attorney in that case.
That case?
Yes, the DL6 incident.
DL6. Why does that sound so familiar?
Perhaps remember.
I'm sure someone mentioned it during the trial for Mia's murder.
That was the incident where the police were so at a loss they used a spirit medium.
Wait, You don't mean... Was that medium my mother?
Yes, my dear. The spirit medium, Misty Fey, your mother, contacted the spirit of the victim. But the case was a loss. No conviction was made.
So, the way these games are set up, because this is the way the first game is set up and the others usually follow this. Most of them anyways, I should say, not all of them. The first or second case is usually the first part, and then the final case. And this isn't the final case in this game, but it was in the very original release. Are basically, they tie together a bigger overall story. The Steel Samurai case in the middle was kind of like an aside thing. It had a character beat for Edgeworth in it, but overall, in terms of like cohesive story, it was on its own. So that's why DL6 incident came up then, and we're back here now.
The DL6 incident, yes, happened 15 years ago. A very strange case indeed.
They never caught the criminal, right?
Misty Fey used her powers to talk to the spirit of the late victim. Her testimony led to charges being laid against one man. But Mr. Hammond won the case and the suspect was declared innocent.
And the police blame my mother, calling her a fraud. You were the one who helped her out then, right, Mr. Grossberg?
Yes. Yes, Quite.
Thank you.
No, please. Don't mention it.
So, he sold Maya's mom out to Red White, which is why he's acting kind of guilty then. I get that in this world the dead walk among us, but who boy, do I have some opinions on IRL police psychics. Yeah. It's one of those weird things where, like, admittedly, a lot of this game is set up to be kind of farcical and to be satirizing the kind of broken legal system. But it is a little bit weird here with how this comes up. Ghoulish attention seekers. Yeah, pretty much. DL6. Never thought I'd hear that name again.
But wait. What does that case have...
Japan, anime logic. Really.
What does that case have anything to do with Mr. Edgeworth?
Does that case have anything... What does that case have anything to do with... Yeah, that's just not correct, okay.
But has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim in the DL6 incident was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth.
His father?
If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. Show him this. I'm sure he'll talk to you.
Wait. This is a photograph of my mother.
Misty Fey's photo added to the court record. An old photograph. DL6 incident, Exhibit A is written on the back. So, in case 2, when we came here, he had 2 pictures on his desk, one of Red White and this one of Misty Fey. We didn't have to use the Misty Fey one back then, so it comes back to us.
Misty Fey, mother of Leah and Myra Fey. Show this photograph to Miles Edgeworth. He'll have something to say to you then.
An old photograph. DL6 incident, Exhibit A is written on the back. Now before all this, hasn't Maya basically lived in some temple her whole life? Yes. Which is why she's pretty sheltered in a lot of ways. You actually get to see her hometown in the second game. December 25th, Detention Center, Visitor's Room. Hey look, Edgeworth is back. Now, their village... Hey, it's Christmas. Yes, it is Christmas. It's not almost Christmas. That comes up later. Get to work, Phoenix. Her village is not entirely removed from modern convenience. Like, it does have a train that goes to it, but it is still pretty rural. And it's only like, I think 2 or 3 hours out from Japan. It's kind of wild the way a lot of Japan is set up, because so much of it's clustered there. So the rural places are usually actually not that far out, unless you get to Hokkaido up north.
What's this? I was hoping you'd gotten my message the first time.
Edgeworth, what about your defense?
It's no concern of yours.
Guess he hasn't found anyone yet. Yeah, we get his... Maybe he has something to talk about. Oh, his camera.
What's that? I'm not in the mood for idle banter, right? I'm sorry. I can't think of anything I want to say about that. Who would have thought there'd be a photo?
Edgeworth, did you shoot him?
What do you think, Wright?
I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone. No.
So you didn't shoot him? No, I didn't. It wasn't me.
He's gone from spicy to mild, Edgeworth. Everyone is in the mood for idle banner. It's what makes life worth living. Goodness knows, I've spent enough time in it. Do you have anything to say about Gordy? No, you don't. Okay. Alright. Well, Grossberg suggested we do it. Oh, I should have looked at things to talk to. That's fine.
Edgeworth? It's only been a matter of hours since you last visited, yet you've made incredible progress in your investigation. I'll admit, I'm impressed, Wright. You are always single-minded in your work, though. Once you start on something, you always see it through, don't you?
About the DL6 incident.
Right. DL6. I didn't want you to find out about it. That is why I refused your offer to defend me. I'm sorry if it sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job. I just wanted to keep you away from DL6.
So, do you still think it would have been better for me to stay away?
I don't know, but I see no point in hiding anything from you now. Very well. Ask whatever you like, and I will answer to the best of my abilities.
Alright, the DL6 incident.
The DL6 incident was when my father died. Right before my eyes. He was shot and killed, and I saw it all. My memories from that time are foggy. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. In any case, a suspect was arrested. A man. It's pretty clear he was the only one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. It was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared the suspect's name.
And Hammond is the victim in the Gourd Lake murder?
Correct. That spirit medium, that was my mom. What? You mean you're... It's strange. I thought that terrible incident was about to end, and now... this.
About to end?
The DL6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago, on December 28th.
Not Christmas.
December 28th?
The statute of limitations on the case runs out in 3 days. Now, admittedly, the Japanese legal system, I don't know if it's the same. However, over here, a murder doesn't get a statute of limitations. Its statute of limitations is yes. Or actually, its statute of limitations is more no. But more importantly, here in the video game, it is artifice to give this more stakes. Because this is day 1, and the trial starts on day 2, and trials go up to 3 days long, so. Also, again, Japan. Yeah. It could have different rules. This feels like a weird one. I feel like one of the safe things is saying that you should always be able to get someone on murder, but you know, maybe they're like, nah, 15 years, you're cool. Day 1 after 15 years, you can go up and be like, yo, I killed that guy dead. But no.
What? Nick, what does that mean?
When a case's statute of limitations runs out, legally, the case never happened.
3 days from now, DL6 will be closed. Forever.
The suspect.
What happened to the suspect? The one who got off innocent? I don't know. He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now.
I guess I can understand why he'd go into hiding. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case. Your father.
So, was your father a lawyer?
He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite famous at the time, apparently.
So, you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps?
I'd rather not talk about it. Right. It pains me to ask you this now.
I know. You want us to defend you.
Yes. Will you? Of course we will. Of course we won't. Screw you, Edgeworth. I remember 2 cases ago. No, there's no way Edgeworth committed this crime. Of course we will. Who could have guessed this day would come? Not me. This is my chance to finally pay you back.
Pay him back?
Pay me back? For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you. Never mind. I guess you don't really need to know. Huh. My letter of request. Please give it to Detective Gumshoe. Edgeworth's request put in pocket. Document proving Edgeworth's request for an attorney. Well, I guess we should... Well, what's that?
Earthquake! Nick! It's a big one! Wow! It's calming down. Ooh, that was scary.
Huh? Where's Edgeworth?
There. He's on the floor in a ball, shivering.
You angered the great volcano god. Yeah, sadly, one of the easy things for the localization is that moving this from Japan to Japanifornia does not actually have to change for earthquakes.
I guess he doesn't do so well with earthquakes.
I've heard of running, but curling up in a ball?
Well, I guess we're done. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's going to stand up anytime soon. Let's go, Nick.
Right. You have to give Edgeworth's letter of request to Detective Gumshoe. Criminal Affairs Department. December 25th. It's still Christmas. Police Department, Criminal Affairs.
What's going on here?
Eek. What's wrong, Detective?
This wild lady comes in here just a while ago. Says she came to talk to y'all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What's this all about, pal?
Lot I heard.
Why are you going around finding more witnesses?
Oh, wow. Whew.
Pal, why are you going around finding more witnesses? You want to give Mr. Edgeworth the death sentence, pal?
It's fine. I'm almost done for the investigation part. No, not at all. Just, I mean, she did see something. There's nothing I can do about that. Also, did you talk with her? She's obviously a moron, which means she'll give us plenty of ammo in court. I can't go around covering up evidence.
You trying to say something about the way I do my job?
No, sir. So, what did Miss Hurt say?
She says she saw Mr. Edgeworth fire the pistol.
What?
She even had a photograph to prove it.
Right. Saw it too. But you really can't tell from the photo who it is shooting.
That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She's also going to enhance it. She said, it'll drop the quality a mite, but should let us see who's who.
She can do that? You mean zooming and enhancing is in real life?
Oh, God. Okay, so there's going to be an enlarged photograph that shows Edgeworth in the act. Great. Just great.
In any case, she's going to be the one testifying tomorrow.
How convenient, make the picture blurrier. Yeah, really.
Huh? What happened to the other witness?
Well, apparently there was a cancellation.
A cancellation? The witness canceled? Okay, game, I know you tend to be clown shoes, but even that's kinda sus. Tomorrow's trial.
I'm afraid tomorrow is going to be life or death for poor Mr. Edgeworth. We got a witness who says she saw the very moment of the murder. And we got a photo taken when the shot rang out.
I'd say that sounds like a pretty unwinnable case. But wait, what did Mia used to say? If he's innocent, there's gotta be something I've overlooked. Edgeworth.
It sounds like Mr. Edgeworth is going to ask the state to assign a public defender. I was just asked to file the paperwork. But you still got time, pal. Go talk to him again. For me, please. You have to convince him. You have to make him let you defend him, please. I know you're the only one who can do it, pal. You're the only one who can save Mr. Edgeworth.
I do appreciate that Gumshoe believes in us. Look what I got.
Hey, you did it, pal. Glad I waited till the last minute to file those papers. I'll rev them up and start new ones for you.
Thanks, Detective. Well, see you in court tomorrow then.
Good luck, pal. Hey, you guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried.
Worried? We're fine. I've lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now.
Oh, I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, right. He did seem to overreact a little now that you mention it.
Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big quake. I'm going to go check on him. You two go eat and get your rest for tomorrow's trial. Later.
I wonder what it is with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes.
I wonder. He was never that scared of them when he was in school. Then again, I only really got to know him in 4th grade. He transferred to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth. To be continued. Alright. Alright. I don't know if we would have had enough time to get through the first trial portion. But also, I still kind of got a headache. And I think I'm just already tapped. So I'm probably just going to stop here, even though it's kind of early. But we at least got into this. We got through the Christmas part of this Christmas trial. I don't remember. I think the first part of the trial is when the almost Christmas line drops. So we have that for next time, but we'll see. It might be the third day of the trial, which is the second day of the trial, but it's the third day. But yeah. Thanks for hanging out. Good night, everyone. Till next time.